Yes, beautiful people, welcome, welcome. Hey, you, welcome to the Wednesday musical countdown edition. The one sport where the beats are banging, the vibe is right, and the music does all the talking, guys. And guess what? You don't just listen, you get to vibe. So shout out to your faves and maybe even settle a debate or two in the comments, like you always do on social media. So buckle up, fam. The countdown is starting now. And your soundtrack to the rest of the week is just a play button away. You can always catch the vibes live on www.tvcentertainment.tv and join the party on all of our socials. And don't miss a beat on our Instagram fan page at @eSplash_TVC. I'm your one-woman party plug, and today, so whether it's brand new bangers, street anthems, or global grooves, guys, with some Niger spice, we've got it all right here, right now for the next 1 hour. All right, that being said, you already know my name. My name is Catherine. You all know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness. Queen Cat, her royal hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate, because chocolate and caramel, ooh. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby. And today, we are doing what we know how to do best, as we'll be bringing you up to speed with the entertainment news segment. All right, guys, back to the show. It is time for the entertainment news, and we start up with this one. Adekunle Gold denies undergoing bone marrow transplant. Nigerian singer and songwriter Adekunle Gold has dismissed a viral rumor on social media claiming he underwent a bone marrow transplant. The speculation began after a Twitter user stated that the singer had undergone the medical procedure, saying, and I quote, "Yes, he has, but since he's had a bone marrow transplant, I don't think it affects him that much anyway," end of quote. Reacting to the claim, Adekunle Gold expressed his disbelief about how the false information was being spread, writing, and I quote, "It's how you people say things you don't know with so much confidence. No, I haven't done a bone marrow transplant," end of quote. The rumor appears to be linked to the singer's public disclosure of his battle with sickle cell anemia, which he addressed in his 2022 hit song 5 Star. Despite the misinformation, Adekunle Gold stated that he has remained committed to advocacy and support for individuals living with the condition. He said through his foundation, he recently provided free health insurance to 1,000 individuals affected by sickle cell disorder. So there you have it, guys. Enough with all of the rumors. Yes, I don't know what it is with people, but whenever something comes up, people just start peddling rumors, and before you know it, everything goes viral. So I saw this picture online, and people were saying, "Oh, is that Adekunle Gold's throwback picture?" And then suddenly someone comes out to say, "Oh, yes, he looks better right now due to that picture, and he's had bone marrow transplants." And we're like, "Do you even know him personally? Do you know what is happening?" But I'm actually really glad that Adekunle Gold came out to rectify that, and he said no, he has not done the transplant of bone marrow anywhere or at any point in his life. But yes, he's just advocating for people with sickle cell anemia. So I feel like these days, before you talk, I feel like you need to think, you need to do your homework. Don't just go on social media and just speak a lot of blah, 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 because you feel like you need to talk. Always know what you're saying before you speak, okay? All right, still on the entertainment news, Rema leads Spotify's global impact list for Afrobeats in first half of 2025. Spotify has unveiled its global impact list in Nigeria, showcasing the top 30 Afrobeat songs that have made waves internationally in the first half of 2025. The list highlights Nigerian songs and collaborations with Nigerian artists that have garnered the highest streams outside of the country, a testament to the genre's growing global dominance. At the top of the list is Rema with his chart-topping single Baby Is It a Crime, a creative reimagining of Sade's timeless classic Is It a Crime. The song's international appeal further cements Rema's reputation as a global trailblazer, having already made history as the first Afrobeat artist to cross 1 billion Spotify streams. This latest feat underscores his continued impact on the global music scene. Davido emerged as the artist with the most entries on the list, clocking in a remarkable 9 placements, largely driven by tracks from his critically acclaimed 5th studio album 5. His collaboration with Omale on With You is one of the top performing songs, adding to his already extensive catalog of global hits. Burna Boy follows closely with 5 entries, led by the high-profile collaboration Ta 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 featuring American rap star Travis Scott. Additionally, 3 songs off his newly released 8th studio album, No Sign of Weakness, also made the list, reflecting his consistent status as one of Africa's top music exports. Charlie Poppy's hit song Lahore continues to rise high internationally, solidifying his spot among Afrobeat's new generation of hit makers. Rising stars like Chela's song My Darling landed at number 4, and Mint, through his feature on Ivorian artist Himra's number 1, also made notable appearances. In a surprising and inspiring turn, gospel singer Lawrence Oyor made a list with his viral hit Favor, marking a rare crossover success for gospel music into the global Afrobeats conversation. The list also features other prominent artists like Ashake, Ira Star, Adekule Gold, Tenny, and Omale, further proving that Afrobeats is no longer just the sound of the continent but a powerful force in global music culture. This is remarkable. This is really, really good. Like, there was a point that Nigerians were expecting Nigerian music to have impact globally. But now we have a global impact list, which shows that we're doing what we know how to do best. And kudos to Nigerian artists who are churning out great music, giving us great content, giving us good music videos, and a lot to just vibe to. This is really, really outstanding. Seeing Rema at the top of that list, that shows his growth. Rema started doing music. A lot of people were saying, oh, what kind of music are you doing? Is it indie? No, we don't like it from this part of the world. But then he was able to connect with people around the world. And then at a point, we saw other Nigerian artists also key into that genre. And now everyone is doing what they know how to do best, and they are making the list. They're making global impact, which is a remarkable success because this is what we always prayed for. And now that it's happening, we just want to see Nigerian artists do well and prosper in all they do. Kudos to you guys. All right, moving on, Shirley Igwe suspended indefinitely by the Actors Guild of Nigeria. The Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, slammed an indefinite suspension on Nollywood actress Shirley Igwe following a disturbing incident on a film set. According to reports, Shirley is accused of physically assaulting a crew member during a recent shoot, an act the Guild has described as a serious case of violence and indiscipline. Sources say the actress allegedly slapped a member of the Creative Designers Guild of Nigeria, causing tension on set and sparking outrage within the industry. The matter quickly reached the AGN's national leadership, prompting an immediate internal investigation. The Guild didn't hold back in its statement, strongly condemning the alleged behavior and calling it an act that could discredit the acting profession. In response, the AGN has issued a clear directive to all its members across the country. Do not participate in any film production involving Shirley Igwe until further notice, end of quote. With its suspension taking effect immediately, the Guild says further disciplinary action may follow pending the outcome of their ongoing review. So I feel like this is something that a lot of people need to talk about more, because we have seen when videos go viral of people on set maltreating their crew members, and then you see people come out to support them saying, oh, they're just cooking up stories and stuff. But now I feel like this is good that disciplinary actions are being taken. Because why would you go on set and yes, you're being a diva, everyone is taking your actions and your attitude, and then you go ahead to be violent to someone on set. Someone is assisting you, the person is a crew member doing their job, and then you're acting like you need to beat the person or teach the person. No, that's very wrong. When you go on set, just do your job. I just hope that more disciplinary actions will be taken against people who act violently on set. But we hope they temper justice with mercy, because this one that she's indefinitely suspended, not even for like 2 weeks or 2 months or a year. I'm sure this will be reviewed, and hopefully she comes out to apologize to the person in question. Anyway, that's all we can take on the entertainment news today, guys. We will be back with our guest after this break, so don't go anywhere, people. Yes, people, as you can see, I'm shaking my body, and I'm sure you can already guess. Yes, joining us this afternoon is a Nigerian hip-hop R&B singer and songwriter. As a stakeholder in both hit-making and songwriting in the Afrobeat scene, our guest continues to evolve and refine his music. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, S to the K to the A to the L to the E to the S, Skales.
Yes, sir.
Skalo, like who's going there?
Yes, sir. Still Skalo, man. Still.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm all right. Feeling good. Feeling nice. Weather is great. Feels so good to be in here.
Yeah. You like the studio?
Yeah, man. It's amazing. This is like, I haven't seen anything better.
Oh, thank you.
This is
thank
dope.
you.
Appreciate it.
All right, great to have you here once again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so before we started your interview, we checked out your music video. Recently, your song Shake Body made a resurgence, and a lot of people were saying, oh, it maybe brought you back to fame, or I don't care, it's still your song.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, and then we saw the whole Lami Yamal dance and everything, and now this is the result. This video we just checked out, the music video, which is a collaboration, because you've been in Spain for a while.
Yeah.
So you want to run us through that, how you felt when you saw the song go viral, and then what you've been up to before this video dropped.
Well, I've been on tour actually in Europe, not only Spain. I've been like everywhere, at most Germany, you know. But I've been on tour and I've been working on my album. It's called Martina's Son. It was supposed to be out in August, but we moved it to September.
Nice.
But I have a new single for everybody that's coming out, you know, that's going to make people dance even more, because I feel like that's my calling right now, so to make people dance. So I'm back home to, you know, get ready for my album. I have an event happening on the 30th, which is next week, Wednesday, Industry Night. I'm hosting people as a celebration, you know, so everybody come through, we listen to new music, we enjoy a great intimate night, you know.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
Appreciate
So
it.
talking about your album, which is dropping, what was the inspiration behind the lineup? Because we know, yes, you and your mom were like besties. Your mom's name is Martina, and that's why you're Martina's son.
Yeah.
So the lineup, what inspired it, and can you tell us about some of the songs on the album?
Well, pretty much what inspired the album is just, you know, songs that my mom used to like, and all some of the songs she likes. You know, I sampled a lot of classic Nigerian songs,
Nice.
and of course I have some amazing artists like Joshua Baraka on it. Who am I forgetting? SNE, Nas Boy, a lot of amazing people. You know. Yeah, I'm not supposed to let the cat out of the bag, but it's an amazing album. I put my heart and soul in it, and I can't wait for the world to hear it, you know. And of course, it's Martina's son, man. It's like, it's about Martina's legacy. You know, they used to call my mom Mama John, so because my name is also John. So yeah,
of course.
It's just a sweet thing, an honor to be able to celebrate my mom, and also her birthday is in August. You know, her posthumous birthday. So yeah.
Okay, so I have followed your growth. You are a big deal in Nigeria and all over the globe.
I appreciate
You're just back from tour, and then you're back here doing interviews and all of that. So I'm just wondering, what are your thoughts on Nigerian music going global and awards? Because a lot of people have had different things to say about awards, especially the Grammys, because they had this Afrobeats section, which was a category, and we saw people from outside Nigeria winning it. People are saying Nigerian artists should buckle up and bring the awards back home. What are your thoughts on all of that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of awards, so like, I mean, for me, is if the awards come, fine. If they don't come, because I believe the awards is for people to stream my music, you know. That's like worth, you know, all the work, all the effort that we put to create music, to create the sound of music. And also, but I mean, it's such a great feeling that our music is recognized globally. And of course, we should cut our artists some slack, you know, don't put them under pressure, because it's not easy to even push a song, you know, there's a lot of money to push a song. So if you hear any song flying out there, just know that a lot of money was put behind that.
And
so shout out to them and work. So it's usually 1 out of 10 that is luck. Most of them is money, man. So big shout out to all our artists. That's all I'm going to say. Big shout out to all the Nigerian artists putting in all the work, being recognized globally and back home. You're doing such a great job. Just keep going, man. So
I'm going to digress a little. This morning, I saw a post by someone, and the person was saying that, women are wicked because they always use pregnancy to make men their slaves. They say, at 4 a.m. I have a craving and all of that. And this guy is saying, okay, to his fellow men out there, why don't they wake up at 2 a.m. and tell her they're craving this food, she has to cook it, and it's stress hormones from work. What do you think about that? I
feel like any man that thinks like that is really foolish, you know, because if you know what it means to be pregnant, you would understand that even if she calls you like, even if whatever she slaps you, man, just take it, bro. You know, because being pregnant, of course, is crazy. So I feel like men that do that reason like that need to actually go study about being pregnant and understand and appreciate a woman when she's pregnant. You know, I'm someone that really glorifies women. You know, I feel like women are like gods, you know. So, you know, so well, I feel like the person, whoever is thinking like that, needs to change his thinking and maybe go talk to his mom. Maybe his mom would tell him, like, you know, what it is. You know, 9 months of having somebody else inside you is crazy. You know, so you need to understand that and treat that woman like she's gold. You know, pet her. You know.
So, guys, wise words from the stables of Scales. All right, let's check out his video, and when we do get back, Scales will still be right here with us. Yeah. Okay, so I saw somewhere online that you said you're going to change towards women. That was like a while back. What brought about that, and what is the change? Well,
I just, you know, maturing has taught me a lot about women, you know, having kids, you know, and just a lot of experiences with women has shown me that we need to actually treasure women and understand why some certain things happen and actually respect women. So like, I mean, I could say a lot of things why, but I'm sure we don't have the time. So, but all I could say is, if you're a man, a real man, you should just know how to study women. I know there's a lot of like stories, there's a lot of crazy blah, 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 but for me, this is my own opinion. I always just respect women a lot, no matter what it is. And, you know, I was raised by a woman, so of course.
Amazing. Okay, so before you go, you're dropping your album in September. What should we look forward to? You've given us some of the lineup of the artists featured on the album.
Yeah.
What are we looking forward to? More music videos, more content, more tours. Industry night is coming. We know that. Yeah. Give us more.
Man, a lot of crazy things are going to happen, of course. There's going to be tours happening. I'm just taking a break right now because I've been away for like a long time, so I needed to rest myself mentally.
You just go back.
I just got back, man. You know, but a lot of great things are going to happen, of course. You know, this album is my best album, and you know, from all my projects, I really love this album. You know, I put my heart and soul in it. And I can't wait for the world to listen to it from track 1 to the, you know, my mom was featured on the album. That's how amazing it is.
Nice.
So, you know, may God rest her soul.
Amen.
Like I said, it's her birthday in a few, so I don't even know what I'm planning for her birthday, but I just know I'm going to do something crazy.
Are you going to drop the song she was featured on?
No.
Okay, well.
It's going to be in the album.
Okay, so we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and see what you do for her posthumous birthday.
Yes, sir.
So to fans and people out there who are trying to reach you on social media, how do they contact you?
Well, on Instagram is SKALES Skales. On YouTube, you can, you know, go subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/Skales. X, formerly known as Twitter, is Young Skales, YOUNGSKALES Skales. On TikTok is Young Skales.
No, as a matter of fact, you give us YouTube now.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
As a matter of fact, follow my Apple Music profile, follow my Spotify profile, Skales, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to be a great year with great music. Follow me to my house, ladies and gentlemen. 30th, we're celebrating in Hard Rock Cafe. Pull up. No gate fee. You just do your RSVP. Check my Instagram for the link. And 1st of August, brand new music, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
I wish I could perform it right now, but you know, we don't have time, right?
So it will be like our August visitor, yeah?
August visitor, you know, August visitor. Yeah, man.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, quick question before you go. If you weren't into music, what would you be doing?
Man, I'll be making money, man.
Of course, how now?
I'll be one way or the other. But I've thought about it. I don't know, man.
Well, what did you study in school?
I did banking and finance, and I did business administration.
But that would be boring for you.
Yeah, I would have been frustrated, man. You know, honestly, I'm just grateful to God because I really don't know what I would have been doing. So I'll just still be doing something close to music or entertainment. You know?
All right. Thank you so very much for coming on the show today, Skales. It was amazing to have you here. And that's it with our guest, people. It is time for New Music Wednesday, time to discover some new music videos. Yes, guys, welcome back to the show. That was New Music Countdown. Yes, we hope you've been able to update your playlist. The first video we checked out was El Prince featuring Peruzzi, and it was titled Work. And after that, we checked out Dande, and that was titled Untold. And that was a bit inspirational, I must say. And just now, before we came back, we checked out Skales featuring Zeric and Zlatan, and that was Gen Z Arewazobia. And so when I first saw this the title of that last song, I was like, okay, what's going on? Gen Z, okay, Arewazobia. Then I realized, oh, Wazobia, the Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. That's really, really amazing and very creative, right? Okay, please go update your playlist. It is now that time where we get to work our way from number 10 to number 1 with the very best of Nigerian songs on this week's E-Splash Top 10 Countdown. At number 10, we have a non-mover, and this one goes to Olamide and Wizkid, and it is titled Kai. Maybe Kai. Wait till they do you now. All right, guys, we just checked out number 10, credited to Olamide and Wizkid with Kai. And now we're moving to the number 9 spot. This was number 8 last week. It is a street anthem. It still is. It is credited to Pokoli, Shode, and Ramanjago. And I tell you, hey, Jago! Hey, Jago! Yes, guys, we just checked out number 9, credited to Pokoli, Shode, and Ramanjago, titled Hey, Jago. And that went down 1 spot. Yes, at number 8, this was number 7 last week, and it's gone down 1 spot. It is currently number 8. It's credited to Shali Poppy and Burna Boy, and it is La. Yes, guys, you just checked out number 8, credited to Shali Poppy and Burna Boy, titled Lahore. Next up, it is number 7, and this was number 6 last week, meaning it's also gone down 1 spot. At number 7 this week, we have Tiwa Savage with You For Me, guys. It is how Tiwa Savage made Yoruba sound so sexy. And I'm like, is that French or Yoruba? Like, please don't confuse me. Anyway, guys, that was number 7, credited to Tiwa Savage, titled You For Me. Now we're moving to the number 6 spot, and this was number 9 last week, meaning it's jumped up 3 spots. The brothers are here. We have Famous Pluto, Zeri DL, and Shali Poppy. Ewo, hey. Yes, guys, that was number 6, credited to Famous Pluto, Zeri DL, and Shali Poppy, the Uzama brothers, titled Ewo. Now we're moving on to the number 5 spot, and this is a non-mover. It is credited to the one and only Kiss Daniel and Angelique Kidjo and Johnny Drill, and this is titled Police. Check it out. Hey, yes, guys, that was number 5, credited to Kiss Daniel, Angelique Kidjo, and Johnny Drill, titled Police. Now we're moving to the number 4 spot. This was number 2 last week, meaning it's dropped down 2 spots. And this one is credited to Chella. It's titled My Darling. Ooh, yes, guys, you just checked out number 4, credited to Chella with My Darling. And now we're moving to the number 3 spot. This is credited to Burna Boy featuring Travis Scott. And this is titled Ta Ta Ta. Let's go. Ta Ta Ta. All right, guys, that was another non-mover, Burna Boy featuring Travis Scott with Ta 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 at number 3. Now we have another non-mover, and at number 2, this is credited to Olamide featuring Sheyi Vibes, Ashake, Young John, and Daycom, and this is titled 99. It be like family, but anyway, check it out. Before we reveal the number 1 song for the week, guys, let's just take a quick recap of the tracks that have dominated the charts so far. At number 10, we had Olamide and Wizkid with Kai, and that was closely followed by Pokoli, Shode, and Ramanjago with A Jago at number 9. At number 8, we had Shali Poppy and Burna Boy with Lahore 2. And next up at number 7 was Tiwa Savage with You For Me, making Yoruba sound so sexy. At number 6, we had the Uzama brothers, Famous Pluto, Zeri DL, and Shali Poppy, and it was titled Ewo. And at number 5, they were calling Police. Kiss Daniel, Angelique Kidjo, and Johnny Drill with a song titled Police. Next up, right behind that at number 4, we had Chella with My Darling, and closely followed by Burna Boy featuring Travis Scott at number 3 with Ta Ta Ta. Yes, and the one you just checked out, guys, at number 2, the one that looks like family picture. Olamide featuring Sheyi Vibes, Ashake, Young John, Daycom with 99. I'm sure you guys are wondering what's the number 1 song. Yes, it's a non-mover. And number 1 song for this week, and the 5th week in a row, is credited to the one and only Davido featuring Amade, and this one is titled With You. Hey, let me romp it. Okay, so guys, this is where I say goodbye, because that's all we can take on the show today. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Countdown Show on E-Splash. It's been a pleasure, and we're glad that you were able to update your playlist. But still make it a day tomorrow at 12 noon, because E-Splash does continue with a throwback edition. But for now, I'm just gonna say bye. Have yourself an amazing day.